Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual. So I hate to keep making videos on Trump's attempted assassination, but no one is really talking about it much anymore on YouTube, about the funny business being involved. A lot of people like reporting exactly the same stuff, and I try to report the things that most people aren't aware of when I can. Like, I'm not going to break down Trump's emotional speech at the RNC last night when 100 other channels will. But anyways, in yesterday's video, I talked about the absolute bombshell report on the building used to try to assassinate Trump and all the Democrat connections to it, with people connected to the Brookings Institution, World Economic Forum, a Democrat senator, a Chinese company, Raytheon Technologies. On and on, the connections raised too many alarms. But now we have whistleblowers telling Republican Senator Josh Hawley that the Secret Service loosened their security as much as possible. If you remember the female group gaggle that was involved, not being able to properly holster a pistol, ducking bullets, it was like it was hospital security, not the Secret Service. According to Josh Hawley, detection canines were not used to monitor entry and detect threats in the usual manner. Individuals without proper designations were able to gain access to backstage areas. Department personnel did not appropriately police the security buffer around the podium and were also not stationed at regular intervals around the event's security perimeter. In addition, whistleblower allegations suggest the majority of DHS officials were not in fact USSS agents, but instead drawn from the department's Homeland Security investigations. This sounds exactly what I've been saying this event was, a full-scale Democrat operation to take out the president. This is a letter Hawley sent to Secretary Mayorkas. Not that Mayorkas cares anyways, but he asked 7 incredibly good questions that we need answers to. The first question is, how did DHS determine to staff the event, including any decision to rely on state or local officers? The second is, what percentage of the DHS agents at the event were from HSI rather than USSS? Were a majority of officers at the event drawn from HSI or other DHS components rather than USSS? If so, why? Were HSI agents properly trained and staffed in these types of events? Did gaps exist in the security perimeter, and were the usual protocols followed for the use of canines and magnetometers? Were agents not appropriately stationed around the podium? Were the standard protocols followed for issuing designated pins to vetted personnel that are allowed backstage? And the most important question is, how long did agents physically spend on the ground surveying the site before the event? Did any paperwork obligations prevent a longer and more robust site survey? We should be afforded the right to know why such a close and large building was left unchecked, but you thought it was weird here. People are now alleging that Assistant Director of the FBI's Insider Threat Office, Janine Disguiseby, was in the crowd. Take a listen.
This shit, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck. What the fuck?
Notice how she ducked before the shots were fired off, and she remained incredibly calm. You might think that I'm really reaching for it on this one, but everything I've already explained has remained relatively consistent, and it would connect all the dots that have already formed. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.